how is it going today, Lola? My name's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're couples reacting. Say we have 10. You alright?
I
felt
really
Bessie's on the attack. Bessie is on the attack.
Why you say it like that?
10 times the Simpsons predicted the future.
And I always loved the Simpsons too.
The future, Jasmine. But alright, let me stop.
That
There's some
always makes me
secrets
laugh.
that we're
Okay.
gonna keep in the bag right now.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
guys, so let's
Love
dive on
that.
in. Mind Chop. Make sure you subscribe to Mind Chop because this is their top 10.
Number 10, Ebola. The Simpsons
Oh.
family predicted the March 2014
Really?
Ebola outbreak that has now gone down as the largest outbreak of Ebola in
Really?
the history of West Africa. Well, in a 1997 episode, The Simpsons, Marge holds up a book for her audience, hinting at the outbreak, entitled Curious George and the Ebola virus.
Whoa!
Bart, her son, frantically points to a picture representing him in bed and dying from Ebola. Who would have believed The Simpsons would have predicted the biggest Ebola outbreak to hit mankind?
Wow, that's deep.
Number 9, 9/11.
I saw that.
Yeah.
We all remember 9/11, September 11th.
Yeah,
it was 9/11 New York.
Islamic extremist groups associated with Al-Qaeda
that was the worst.
hijacked
That was
four
literally the
airliners and
worst.
carried out suicide attacks in the United States. 2 of the planes were flown into the towers of the World Trade Center in New York City. A 3rd plane hit the Pentagon just outside Washington, D.C., and the 4th plane crashed in a field in Pennsylvania. Well, in an episode of The Simpsons entitled New York City Against Homer, The Simpsons might have known about this tragic event before it was going to happen.
That was creepy to me.
That's
So
creepy.
Bart's sister can be seen reading a magazine in the episode, showing a bold number 9, alongside
but then
2
the
buildings symbolizing the number 11.
Now pause. That there.
That always creeped me out.
I've seen that before, and that is always creeped me out. How in the world can I guess it's because it's a popular cartoon.
And they want to let the people know that like
Yeah,
this. I think that was their way.
Secret ways
I
of
think
writers
that somebody
sneaking
knew,
it
like
in,
somebody
right.
writer or creator for The Simpsons secretly knew about like what the government was doing or probably.
Yeah, there's like a secret
like,
agenda to try to because they always talking about interjecting stuff, subliminal messages in the cartoons, especially popular ones and stuff like that. So
I feel like they
don't
knew
know.
about it, like they were planning, like this was planned to happen.
Yeah.
Which I believe that 9/11 was planned to happen, and that I feel like it's
well,
more.
I don't know, but
yeah.
it was just a bad
It was
for
bad.
everyone.
I'm
so.
saying that it happened.
Yeah.
It was planned though. That's what I'm saying.
Well, let's dive on in.
Right on the front page. Number 8. Stealing grease. Grease used in a variety of industries, mainly
that was
the
the
food
thing that
business.
happened.
Oh yes, my did still grease. Like 10 gallons of grease.
Lard of the Dance. The father and son duo
to sell grease and
cafeteria in search of grease to help them in the grease selling business.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, over 10 years later in 2011, there was reports of more than $3,000
I never understood
worth of
that.
used grease being stolen from Bobby
Why would
Tester's
you steal
St. Louis
grease?
Wings Co. in Rock Hill,
You use it over
Missouri.
and over.
The reason for this is that the used oil can be converted very easily into yellow grease, a commodity used to make biodiesel.
Wow.
It could just be a coincidence that
I didn't know that.
beforehand, the Simpsons knew this was going to happen.
Wow.
But then again, we'll never know.
That's crazy.
Number 7, Batman and Robin.
What?
Many of us know who Batman is.
Yeah.
Did you know The Simpsons actually predicted a unique part of the script that would later be used in the famous movie Batman and Robin? Well, in an episode titled Last Exit to Springfield, the episode opens with the McBain movie clip where he says, "Ice to meet you." Now, I'm not sure if you noticed this, but this exact same famous line was later on used by Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze character in the 1997 movie Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
And that was supposed to be also Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It may not have been a prediction, but instead inspiration.
Yeah. I think it might have been inspiration.
Number 6, the lemon tree. This might be far-fetched, but what are the odds that the Simpsons would have predicted someone stealing a lemon tree? Come on now, who would do such a thing?
Right.
Well, in 1995, during an episode of The Simpsons titled Lemons of Troy, kids from Shelbyville were accused of stealing a prize lemon tree from Springfield that carried great sentimental value for the long-standing community. However, it wasn't long after that in 2013 when in Houston, a bizarre theft in the Oak Forest neighborhood happened.
Really?
And it left neighbors scratching their heads. Well, yeah, you guessed it. Someone stole a lemon tree from that community.
Why did you bite it?
Number 5.
Farmville. Wow,
In the
really?
Facebook account you've probably played, seen, or gotten countless
I've never played it,
notifications from friends for Farmville before. No doubt. This farming game lets players cultivate their farms by plowing, planting, and even caring for their farm.
That looks like too much work, alright.
Well, The Simpsons predicted this game craze in a 1998 episode called
So they also predicted VR virtual reality, but a lot of people have.
The same game could have fueled the Facebook game craze we know today as Farmville, which was the top game by daily active users on Facebook between August 2009 and December 2010. Number 4, Wrecking Ball. Okay, this prediction might be a shocker and a little far-fetched, but The Simpsons never cease to amaze us with their jaw-dropping predictions. In a 1994 episode of The Simpsons, Homer actually predicted and may have inspired the American singer Miley Cyrus's hit entitled Wrecking Ball, which received numerous favorable reviews from music critics and listeners. Amazingly, Homer had predicted this #1 U.S. Billboard Hot 100 single many years beforehand.
I remember that. Have you seen that movie?
For many weeks.
What?
That's a movie.
Can you believe
Oh, really?
sold more than 3 million copies in the United States alone?
No, I didn't know that.
Number 3, GMO food. Approximately 17 years ago, The
Genetically
Simpsons suffered from
modified.
mutated tomatoes due to a nuclear plant. Interestingly enough, in 2013,
taste
Japan
bad.
found themselves also with the exact same problem from the Fukushima disaster 2 years earlier. When a disaster from Japan's Fukushima nuclear plant found its way into the vegetable food chain, it caused bizarre deformities and lumps in tomatoes. How coincidental, The Simpsons predicted this so many years ahead.
That tomatoes
What made
were
this
bad.
even more interesting is that both instances involved tomatoes and many other foods.
Right.
Then again, don't get me wrong. If you're watching this video, you most likely have eaten GMO foods also. Go ahead, just look up Monsanto.
Look at, I don't know.
Number 2,
I don't know that
horse meat.
Horse meat.
In a 1994 episode of The Simpsons, an elementary school cafeteria staff member can be seen searching a metal drum of assorted horse parts, with a label on it saying more testicles, while she prepares lunch for the kids.
Ew.
Maybe she was in the middle of preparing a broth or a stew, but what is clear is that horse meat was being consumed. Now, all this happened before the UK's Burger King horse meat scandal back in 2013, where Burger
What? It
King
was
in
using
fact
horse
admitted
meat?
that it is possible that some of its burgers sold at the time were in fact tainted with horse meat.
Ew.
Wow.
Number 1, Donald Trump.
Yes.
Now, this one is a
remember
little
this
creepy
one.
if you ask
this
me.
one is the
Not
gross
only
very
did The
creepy.
Simpsons predict Trump would run for president,
With
but
Hillary.
from the looks of the building in the
Yep.
episode, it looks very similar to the one Donald Trump was in when he went down the escalator.
This
in
one
real
is
life.
really scary.
this
It
one
was
is
the
very
Trump
scary.
Tower. Also,
Yep.
it shows the same waving hand motion. During this episode of The Simpsons, there are numerous other similarities also.
Yes.
But wait, there's more. Later on, it shows that the country fell into massive debt following his presidential term. Now, believe me when I say this, I definitely don't want this to become true.
I do
USA's
not.
current debt situation is bad enough.
Yeah.
We definitely don't need more.
Exactly. That's scary. That was the most scariest one right there.
Yeah.
The whole Trump thing. I was like,
'cause we
whoa.
literally saw like a picture
But
of the same clip, like the Simpsons clip of him going down, and it was like if he was positioned the same exact way in a real life photo with the same kind of elevator, same people at the it just looked exactly
really
the same. So
too
that's
coincidental.
really
Too
scary.
coincidental. Yeah. And now, didn't Lisa become president of the United States?
I think she was, and I think she was running against him. So it was like she's like the female version of like Hillary Clinton,
but
basically.
The thing is, Hillary's gonna win.
Yeah.
even in the note, like I don't know, even like they said these subliminal messages and stuff. Even we just saw Independence Day, and even in that movie they had a Madam President. And Purge, they had a woman running for.
Well, we didn't want
president.
Corona for you guys.
We said they know that she's a senator running for president. That's everybody knows that. And they know that the president of the United States. That's what I hope I didn't spoil anything. Those should be common knowledge. I mean, that's what they said. That she's a senator. We gotta remember that intro. You know, we gotta get rid of this senator.
Right.
Yeah. So she's running for president, and I don't know if I'm not gonna tell you if she won or not, but she was running for president, and same thing. So
Okay.
both of them presidents.
Right.
So
That might happen.
I don't know.
I don't
But anyway,
know.
guys, please comment below. Tell us what you think. Is this just too coincidental?
It might be.
You think it's
I think
real
they're just
or?
geniuses.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
yeah, comment below. Tell us what you think.
don't forget to like,
Subscribe.
share.
It's just more. All right, guys. If you like reactions like this, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Please, please. Oh! Oh! Oh my God!
And if you like reactions like this,
Oh, Jesus, fuck! Oh, my skin! She's peeling me fucking stuff! Fuck!
And if you like reactions like this. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Make sure you become a loyalist.
and hit that subscribe button below.
Do it!
Do it now.
Subscribe!